We have Facebook. And we're connected. I hope, I think. We're here anyway. Good evening, friends! Good evening. Good evening and welcome to Littleport Village Hall this fine Thursday evening. It's a pleasure to welcome you all here. Familiar faces, new faces, returning faces, every face. It's a pleasure and welcome. So thank you all for coming to support tonight, and in particular to support a very good friend of this church. Our medium tonight is not just a great medium. She's a true friend. And she's also got a very good book out. So if you're on Amazon, have a look and search for the name that is our medium tonight. Give her a big Littleport welcome, Sue Hines. It's a pleasure to have you back. It always is. So thank you for coming tonight. And we very much look forward to having you demonstrate for us. But of course, before all of that, we have a few things to get through, including a few notices to let you know that our medium next week is Colin Boswell. And I have a request from a local organisation. So excuse me while I swap my glasses over so I can read what it is. Every so often we do what we can to help out. And this week I'm asking for a little bit of help for Fen House, which is over in Ely. There are apparently vouchers going in letterboxes for 3 packs of tenor pads. Now, if anyone is getting them and doesn't want to get them, in other words, the vouchers are going spare and unused, we would request, if you are kind enough and able to do so, to give them to Fen House, which is a brain injury unit. They would be very grateful to have them so that they could buy any pads with them, because obviously they are a charity, an organisation. I will say I'm being shameful. My sister works there. That's why I've been asked to help out. But we look after each other the best we can, and anyone can ask for any help, and we'll do what we can. But this week I'm asking if anyone's getting the conversations I have from up here, I tell you, if anyone's got any tenor pad vouchers going that they don't wish to make use of themselves, then please would you donate them lovingly to Fen House in Ely. If you want to pass them on to me or Mum or anyone here, and I can pass them on to Fen House. So I've done my bit. My sister will be happy with me. And thank you for your time on this. Seems really, really strange to go from this to... And now, friends, let's open this evening in prayer. But that's exactly what we're going to do. So join with me. Hang on. Help if I could see you. That's better. Join with me, if you will, in saying, Great Spirit, divine universal source of all, we thank you. We thank you for the opportunity to come together as friends, to unite under a banner of hope and friendship and love, that we might witness the proof and truth of Spirit, that life is eternal and that love wins all. And so, as we begin tonight, we ask that the veil be lifted, our loved ones draw close, and that the truth of Spirit be revealed. Amen. I will say hello to everyone online, but I'm not 100% sure how it's going because we're not getting any comments through. So I'm not being rude, but the comments bit don't work. So hello, but I can't see any of you. I will have a look on the other bit in a mo when I sit down and shut up, which I'm sure everyone will be grateful for that to happen sooner rather than later. But hello to everyone at home if you can actually see us. And so now, friends, is the time in our service when we talk about the philosophy of spirit. And it would be remiss of me, considering the news today, to not say on behalf of this church, on behalf of the religion of spiritualism, Christian spiritualism, which this church represents, that what we are seeing in the world right now is atrocious and awful, and we absolutely condemn any violence towards religious folk, no matter what the path they follow. I say this because we live in a world where there are those, very limited few, who think it's okay to use violence towards people who think differently towards them. And it's a sorry state of affairs that we are in a world like that. But what can we do about it? I'll tell you what we can do about it. We can carry on teaching the world that there are better ways, that love wins out, that compassion is a victory, and that strength comes through connecting with each other. Ironically, today I started a workshop that's all about understanding the root and core of what spirit is. And what spirit is an energy that binds us all together. And the part of the workshop that I want to mention now is how we bind together, how we connect. And it's simple. By recognizing that throughout all of human history, every religious philosophy, every way of life starts not with an individual, not with a name that's remembered, but with spirit. And that message is given to individuals and groups. And that can only be translated through understanding and interpretation. So sometimes the message of spirit changes from place to place and people to people. But the core and root message is always the same. We are brothers and sisters, the family of spirit, and that we should be kind to one another. Everything else is what humans have added on. And what we can do to make the world a better place is understand and learn about all these different ways of life, not to be knowledgeable, not to be clever, not to spout big words, but to find the similarities, to find the connections. As I stand here, having spent a few minutes listening to a load of drums banging and some music playing on an old cassette player that I haven't seen in like half a millennia, that's how old it is, I tell you, really. I'm reminded of an individual who was very much a part of the drumming. Alan Sutton, our Reverend Alan. Alan the drummer. Alan the healer. Alan the man who focused on forgiveness. He focused on forgiveness so much that that's pretty much the one thing that he said was the remedy for everything. And you know what? He's not half wrong. And the reason I'm reminded of him is about the spiritual philosophy side. Because as I sit here and look at someone who brought something in once that's in relation to Alan, the 10 commandments of the Native Americans. It's not that different to the 7 principles. It's not that different to the Christian 10 commandments, and by rote, therefore, the 10 commandments of Judaism. Because the message in its origin is from spirit. We get in the way. Humans get in the way. I get in the way. I don't always get it right. I don't always translate it in the way that I should, that could be heard by everyone. As I'm reminded by quite a few of you in the room, not only do I talk a lot, I also use fancy big words that nobody understands. Get over it, Nick. Stop doing it and speak plainly. Here's the plain, simple truth of spirit. When we get in the way, the message changes. When we get in the way, the truth of all philosophies, all religions, fall by the wayside in honor of people's need to keep power and control. We cannot allow this to happen anymore. We have to make a stand and say enough is enough. We have to be kind to one another, look after one another, look out for one another, and just be nice. That's a simple message. And it's the same message that every spirit person has given to every single individual who serves spirit over the course of millennia. From Jesus, Moses, Muhammad, Madame Blavatsky, Emma Hardinge Britten, Silver Birch, all of them. Just be kind. That is the way to achieve a victory. Because I tell you this much, by fighting back with the tools of those who are hateful, we only serve to boost them. Let's boost spirit, boost ourselves, and just simply be blooming nice. God bless you all, and thank you for listening. And so now, he says nervously, in most spiritualist churches, you will find a reading and then some philosophy. The philosophy is supposed to follow the same route as the reading. But if spirit are in really charge, it doesn't matter what order they're in. So I'm really over-pitching it now because I haven't got a clue what Caroline's going to read. But hopefully you will find some resonance. And where you find that connection, that's the truth of spirit. So please welcome to the front for our reading today, who's giving Eunice a week off. And I believe they've got a little agreement going between them. Please welcome for our reading tonight, Caroline. Drum roll, please.
Okay, I hope you can all hear me. Right, this one is called The Innocent Babies. They come into the world in their own special way, the innocent babies born each day, starting their journey full of joy and life, not knowing if their future will have any strife. Growing, changing, each in their own little way, the innocent babies born each day. The fun and the joy they give to us all, so much to be had from something so small. Then as they age, rely on us more, our love grows stronger right to the core. Sometimes things happen which can be bad, but we must overcome them, try not to be sad. They will develop with all our strength and love, be good, strong people with help from above. Be thankful and joyful for such a wonderful gift, something that lights up your life and gives you a lift. Proud parents stand tall, give thanks and pray for the innocent babies born each day.
Yes, because frankly, we are all born innocent, all equal, and all without thought of fear or hate. So I take that as a win from Spirit, and I certainly see a connection there. So thank you, Caroline, for a beautiful reading. Let's be like kids again. They don't see colour or creed. They don't see anything really other than let's have some fun and enjoy ourselves. Oh, to be young again. But we can behave that way, because I'm always told I'm acting like a child, especially by my other half. So let's carry on doing that for Spirit. Thank you, Caroline. Beautiful. And so now is the time in our evening when we're going to hand over to our healing leader, Tony, who's going to guide us through healing. I've no idea what they've got planned for us this week or whether it's a standard week, but then I'm used to not knowing what's going on. So please welcome to lead us all in healing. What I will say is for those that either haven't been in a while or have never been before, if you would like some healing, get ready to put your hand in the air and do not put it down until someone stood behind you. For everything else, welcome Tony.
Thank you, Nick, and good evening all. Names from the healing book for your memory in just a second. Sophie, Janet, and Chris Ranner. As ever, when the healing begins, I'd like you, those of you who don't request some healing are just going to sit there and send your healing thoughts out. And I'm particularly reminded of the words of our healing prayer tonight, because there's a line near the end that says, for those we know and those we don't know. So, alluding to what Nick was mentioning earlier, there's some people who we don't know who are in a little bit of strife. So your healing thoughts to those would be appreciated. If you would like some close proximity, hands-on, whatever else you like to call it, healing, just raise a hand right now. Lovely, thank you. And our healers will come and find you. I hope. Yes, off they go. There's still two in the back row. You there? Yes, jolly good. And as ever, just a few words to... you still need one at the back row, yeah? I'll come there, yeah? Great Spirit, would you please send your healing powers down through our healers to those who've requested it, but at the very same time, please protect them from anything they don't want to receive. Healers, you've got 3 minutes to do your work.
Great Spirit, Father, Mother God, divine source of the universe and great Creator. Here we bring unto you all those listed in all the healing books throughout the land. Be they sick in mind, body, spirit, or soul, that it may please thee to heal them, those we know, those we do not know, those that have no one to ask for them, we ask for them now. Those we know, those we do not know, those that have no one to ask for them, we ask for them now. Be they sick in mind, body, spirit, or soul,
Thank you, healers. If you can just bring yourselves back now and thank who you need to thank. And as I say every week, thank you to those of you who asked for all sorts of reasons, mainly because we look very foolish here if you didn't.
Thank you to Tony. Thank you to all of our healers. And for those at home, you got half a screen because it turns out that the comments are actually streaming to the chat overlay, but not the chat panel. So talk amongst yourselves. We'll be able to see it, but I won't be able to highlight you. There you go. Wonders of modern tech. Who was it that I said earlier? Something's going to go wrong, innit? Always does. Well, my friends, the time has come to hand over the rest of the evening to our medium tonight, Sue. Please send your love, your thoughts, and your energy, your love, your compassion, your thought and focus to Sue. And also, please be aware that you need to answer her with a very clear mouth. Don't cover your face up because she needs to be able to lip read you. Which is why suddenly I took a huge step back because I realised that you couldn't see what you were the only one in the place enjoying yourself because you couldn't see a damn word I was saying. But there we are. So please try and speak clearly so that she can see your lips when it's a yes, no, don't know. Don't feed the medium; she really will bite your hand off. But most importantly, have a wonderful, uplifting evening, and give a little port welcome to our friend Sue Hine.
Okay. Well, funny enough, so that philosophy you covered before, when you were talking about all the commandments, or the spiritualism, or the core values, or the seven principles, and my heart is Bridget came close to me, even before you said her name. So she's come forward. She wants to speak a few words. So she wants to say spiritualism is changing to the modern day mediumship. Because everything that we all go through, all the core values of spiritualism, like the seven principal commandments, they're all the words are changing. She said because all the go back through the times when I brought out the principles, they were changing then, and to now it's changing again. So I wouldn't be surprised. She's saying that they're changing again. So I don't know this myself, so this coming through from her. So whether it's changing with the spiritualism world, where the whatever's going on right now. So I'm only speaking to she is the truth will prevail, and that will all come to light. She said that you have to hold on and go for the roller coaster because it's all up and down at the moment with what's happening with the world right now. She said that you have to stand with your own truth, you know, who you are, because people around you, you know, they don't understand the true meaning of spirit. Spirit is you, of who you are, of your whole being, of your divinity, of who you are, with your God, because you are the God part of you. The God of spiritualism is you, with the heart of yourself, of who you communicate with, and also who you come in contact with friendship, family, of who you are here on earth, but also with the spirit world, of how all the two worlds come together. She said it's about the beliefs. Hold on to your beliefs of what you know, what you feel. Because sometimes when we have those beliefs, all those beliefs always changing through all the years when you were small until now. All those core values are still there. Always. You have to believe that in yourself, no matter what other people tell you. It's what you feel, what's right. Like Nick was saying, what he's saying, all the commandments. I think you've been changing words as well.
I rewrote the 10 spiritual commandments and the 10 ways of living
there you go.
into modern English.
Right, so all the words changing, wherever all the spiritual centres or the different religions throughout the world, that it's all changing, no matter where we are, the different countries where we are. You know, not just what you think, but other people as well. Because what she's talking about is the modern day of how we and what we understand it. Okay, because the world is changing. Okay, I feel I'll put it in the back now. Okay, I just want to say thank you for listening. Okay, God bless you. Thank you.
I will just say,
Oh, thank you.
Sue didn't know this, but today is the anniversary of passing of Emma Hardinge Britton. But she didn't know this
No
until I
idea.
mentioned it a minute ago.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah, so you always have to, go with that, don't you?
You do.
Right, okay.
Absolutely.
Right, so let's go into mediumship now. Okay, so I've got a gentleman here. I know I've got father, and I do feel with him. He's very, very, quite big personality. That's what I'm feeling with him, and I know that he was the kind of person that liked to be seen. He's quite loud. He's quite a loud personality, and that. And I know the names of Neil and Elliot is connected to him as well. And I know that he had cancer with his past. He does feel like father, who's like a father to years. It could be father-in-law, that's like that. And I do feel that with his cancer, I feel like bowel cancer primarily, but when it's budget as well, because I feel a lot of pain in my back as well. Okay, does that make sense to anyone here? But don't be put off by the names, okay? So does that make sense to anyone at the back? Okay, well, around this area. Okay, somebody understand some of it? So I know he's the dad because he loves being the father. Okay, that's what I know. Okay, and I see a lot Northampton connection as well with him or the family. Okay, does that make sense to anyone here? You just want to take to the Midlands. Oh, it's going well with the first one, isn't it? Okay, does anyone understand some of it? Okay, so if could it be dad or granddad? Two different, could be to you or something connect to you. Does anybody understand some of it? There's male who can't say up bowel. Do you understand? What can you understand? Okay, and would you understand that is that the Midlands connection? Okay, would you understand the names Neil and Elliot? Neil and Elliot. Take both those names. No, but if it connected to you, right? That's fine because that's what he knows. All right. Would you understand? Is he like a dad to you or granddad? Is it like a dad or a granddad? No. Okay. Was he a dad and a grandfather? Right. Okay. So I know that he loves taking on that role. Okay. And it's very much into that. Okay. Then. So it's connected to you. Who's connected to you here? Okay. Does that make sense? Yeah, okay, that's my John as well, all right. And when they show me the Midlands connection, probably to this person or to him with the family, but it's a possibility. Yes or no? Yes, okay, then. So you have to go with that. And he's coming out, I feel like he's very much a powerful man. Yeah, very powerful. He come in the room, got a loud voice that, it's quite booming. So I've got very powerful energy. Okay. And just take me back to the month of April as well as very relevant as well. Okay. And I feel 2 birthdays connected with the birthdays in the family. 2 birthdays in April. Okay, you may not remember. Yeah, okay, that's fine. All right. But he's saying 2. All right. And I know one of them was round about the 2nd of April, and the other one's round about the 26th, 27th. Go towards the end of April as well. Okay. And so you're just talking about that. But he's coming forward. I know that he's very much a man that worked very hard for his living. All right. So I know that I feel like he would have worked outside. Okay, because just want to go outside, so I know there's a lot of work that he did outside. Because he's also showing me like building sites, things like that. So I do feel that he probably worked with, like with other people that would have collaborate with, you know, working with like or scaffolding, things like that. Pardon? Can't take that. Okay then. Do you know what he did for his living? Did you know what he did for his living, for a job? Right, okay. Let me go back to that, because I think there was a time that he would have had, he would have done that in some part of his life.
If he did, I don't know.
Right, okay. But it's also showing me rail tracks as well, so I don't really have connection with trains as well, steel work, things like that. You don't know that. Okay, that could show me all these different things. I feel like he's like a jack of all trades. That's what I feel. He did different things with his jobs throughout his life. Yeah, okay. But I do feel, would you understand the name of Mary? You know, the name of Mary, connected who he's with in the spirit world.
Not connected to him, but me.
Yeah, it's connected to who's Mary in the spirit world for you. Right, okay, that's fine. All right, and I'll keep talking, it might come forward, all right, and because you're just letting you know that, all right, because it doesn't matter if he didn't know it, doesn't matter, because he would know about her, all right, because we're all, yeah. And I feel like she's coming forward now, and I do feel quite breathless with her, you know, with this lady. Will she be your mum? Yeah, that's how I feel. She feels mum to you, and that's how she feels to me. And she's coming forward, and she's here. And I do feel she had a lot of things going on, you know, multiple things going on with her body, and everything was failing, you know, with the organs, heart failure, everything was all this happening. And it was quite quick. Downward spiral towards the end. Yeah, a lot of blood complications as well. You know, blood complications as well. Yeah, there's a lot going on, isn't there? And but there was like, it was almost like couldn't really stop it. You know, it was going to happen anyway. And if she's here, she's fine, absolutely fine. And I know you've got a close relationship with your mum as well. She said, "My boy." That's what she said, "My boy." She said, "I'm here." And she said, "I'm so proud of you, you know, how you are, you know, what you're achieving now." Okay. She just talked about the hand. Were you there at the end holding her hand? Yeah, she said, "I knew you were there." And you said, "Time to go now, Mum. I did hear you." Okay. And she said, "That was beautiful." All right. And she said, "I love you so much." She said, "You're still my boy, and that's never gone away. And she'll always be my little boy." She said, "He's not this grown man." She said, "But, you know, that's how I see you." And that's what she's saying to you. And she's also talking about that song, "We'll Meet Again," as well from her for you. So I know she loves that song. So, and I know you hear this sometimes, and you think of me as well. And she just wants to say to you, keep going, okay? Keep going, you know, because you're doing amazing. All right, you're doing absolutely amazing. So it's about letting go, all right, and do what's right, okay? And he just passed a message on for the family. It's like, "I'm here, I'm fine." It's just wants to say congratulations, someone in the family. There's a big addition coming in the family. There's an addition coming in the family. Okay, he's just saying congratulations. All right, so yeah, and so they're both here for you. All right, so I'm going to leave your mum's love with you. God bless you. Okay, thank you. Right. Oh. Okay. Oh. Okay. I'm seeing fireworks everywhere, so I know it's not November 5th. I think it's more like New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve, 31st of December, around that time of year. And I've got this man here, and I'm outside. It's cold, but he didn't care about the weather. And but I don't feel like he's been drinking, smoking, and I know I'm sitting on a. I don't know whether he fell off a pole or fell off a bridge. It went back. I feel like it wasn't suicide, nothing like that. But I just feel like it was a freak accident. I feel like he fell and banged his head, and it was quick with his passing. That's what I know. That's what I feel from this man. Okay. Oh, does that make sense? Oh, does that make sense to anyone? I feel like what come to the front. Okay. Is this for you?
Hello.
Oh, so it's for you. Oh, okay. Do you understand it?
I do, yes.
So what's this about New Year's Eve? So was it New Year's Eve fireworks?
Yes.
Was that all going on?
Yes,
what's it New Year's Eve?
Yes, it was.
Oh, okay. And was he on a pole or a bridge? What was it?
It was kind of like a walkway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
He fell
yes.
Was it on a height though?
Yes, it was.
Oh, because I feel like it was on a height and he fell and he banged his head. I feel like it was quick passing with him.
Yes.
And would you understand the name of Paul and Jack connected to him?
I'm not sure, but I didn't know a lot of his friends.
Oh, okay, that's fine, because I just feel like it's kind of person at the party.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I just feel like, the smoking, the alcohol, things like that. And he's smiling, he's cheeking up here. Okay. I do feel like he comes through sometimes, though, for you, from other people.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I feel, because you feel like he's been here before.
He has.
And, but I really like him, though. I really like him, because he's so full of positivity.
Yes.
Always smiling as well. So it's very sad with his, the funeral, because nobody got a chance to say goodbye, and, and it's very heartbreaking for friends and family as well. Did you like motorbikes? He's showing me a motorbike.
Yes.
Okay, show me a motorbike. Okay. And was that a Harley Davidson?
There is a connection to the Harley Davidson.
Okay, can you show me Harley Davidson? Okay, and they've connected to America as well. Something to do with his brother or something.
Yes.
Okay, yes. With his brother connected to America. And I just want you just talking about that. And I do feel he's part of a big family. You know the family?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I feel he's part of this big family. So I feel like I'm is he one of 5?
That remains to be seen, but give me a second.
Oh.
There were 5 that he knew about, yes.
Yeah, okay then, right. Yeah, because he's always, talk about America is massive, because looking into the family tree, the other members of the family. Does that make sense?
It does.
Yeah, okay, and it's all coming to light, isn't it? Yeah. And I'm excited. So I feel something's happening right now, what's going on, with the family. Because I feel like, because of this celebration coming up, the next week, I feel like something towards the end of October.
Yeah.
Yeah, does that make sense? Yeah, towards the end of October. Okay. It feels very powerful. It's going to be a powerful event. Okay, the celebration, everyone comes together. It's going to be amazing. All right. And he's also showing me bats. I know it's near Halloween and everything, but he loves all that, the bats and,
yes.
Halloween, all the girly stuff, And he just showed me the scream mask.
Yes.
Go, wow.
Yeah.
Go to fancy dress. He would always wear that, not just Halloween, but other times of the year.
Yes.
Okay. And I feel you've got a photograph of all together, him wearing that.
No, but there is a very special photo of him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the only one we've got.
Oh, okay. That's fine. So maybe there's other photos that he remembers. Okay,
potentially.
To show me that. Okay. And they're all fancy dress, him wearing the mask. Okay. So I'll have to go with that.
Yeah.
All right. And but he said he's here. And I feel what he's trying to say to you is you're going to be, don't be afraid to show more of you. Take off the mask, show the world of who you truly are. Because you've not shown us like that. Even though they see you here, but there's more to come.
Yes.
Okay. He said, come on. He said it's going to be a huge celebration because it's all fireworks. It's going to be like a rocket going off. It's going to happen very, very quickly. All right. And I'm really, really excited for you. And because it's going to be, everything's going to happen really fast, all right? And you just have to roll with it. And she said, I've got your back. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to leave his best wishes with you, so thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, I've got a lady here. Okay. I do feel quite absent-minded, so she had dementia or Alzheimer's, because I feel my mind is quite empty. That's what I feel with her. And I can't see very well either, so I don't know whether she would have had problems with her eyes as well. That's what I feel when she comes close. And I do feel that she had lung problems as well, so I feel like a little bit fluid. So whether she had pneumonia or fluid around in her lungs, I feel it's all very contracted as well. So whether she would have had like a sympho or pneumonia or asthma, that's what I feel, or whether she had all of those things. So does that make, okay, I think the name Anne connection as well. Okay, does that make sense to anyone here? Do you understand that? Yeah, can you move your hand away from your mouth? Pardon? A mixture. Dementia. Okay, to be your mum. Yeah. Would you understand the name Anne? Oh, okay. And would you understand that she had problems with her chest and her lungs? I'm feeling quite breathless. Yeah, because I feel quite breathless. Okay, so maybe it's the fluid around the lung, but it can be connected to the heart. Okay, would you know that? Yeah, okay. Because I just feel like that contributed with all the breathing as well. So I feel really heavy as well. Okay. So are you connected? Yeah, mum and son. So pardon? Pardon? Aunt. Oh, okay. Thanks. I knew it was family. Are you family as well? Oh, okay. No, we're all three together. And that's more of it. It's a family affair, isn't it? And so she's here, your mum and your nan, and so she's coming forward, and she just wants to say, I'm all right, because all that's gone now, all right, and so, she's got her mind is fine, all right, so because it was hard, she wants to apologise to you, she wants to say, I'm sorry, because towards the end, I don't know whether she couldn't really talk very well towards the end, or there's something that she did say, weren't very nice sometimes. You understand that? Yeah, she apologised for that. And she said that wasn't me, but you knew that. Yeah. And, but she would say thank you for persevering, all right, because it was hard for you, that it was for me. And she said, and I know that now. And so I'm so grateful and thankful for the support that you have, grandson, for you. And that's lovely. Okay. She's talking about a ring. You've got a ring. Oh, you're wearing it. Oh, okay. Talking about the ring. She said, oh, please, you've got my ring as well. She said, what did you have it as well? But also a necklace as well. It's like, I feel somebody else has got that. Yeah, somebody else in the family's got the necklace, not you. Yeah, somebody else. She said, please, she's got that. Yeah. And, but keep it in the family. Because I know the jewellery that she doesn't remember everything, and all the jewelry. Did you? So I feel like that she talked about it before she got ill. Would you understand that, about giving away her stuff? Yeah. And she said, I'm so pleased I did that as well, because that means so much to me. Okay. Would you understand between 3 and 4 o'clock? Would that be the time she passed, around about that sort of time? You talk about the phone call. Did you get the phone call? I didn't get a phone call. Oh, you got the phone call? Well, anyway. Anyway, well, never mind, you can sort it out after. And sometimes we don't always remember, do we? Okay. Yeah, so it'll come to you. She said it'll come to you. And I know that there's London connections in the family as well. She's taking me down to London as well, like East Essex area. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So he knew, not you. She's laughing. And so she, remembering that, that time. And she just wants to talk about Southend as well. I don't know where's the memory of going to Southend, the seaside as well. Yeah. And she loves those days. As well as got the sun there, Southend, all those kind of places. And I do feel with your mum that she liked to dance. Okay. Because I'm feeling her dancing, like, this is mad. Did she used to like Rod Stewart? Okay, who was showing me Rod Stewart? Is that you? Talked about you like Rod Stewart. Your son didn't know that, did he? She said, "Oh, it doesn't matter." So that was your days, wasn't it? But it was such good fun seeing you. That you enjoyed him, and his music and everything, and because she remembered you singing that song. Do you think I'm sad? No, yeah. She's singing it for you, and she remembers you singing that. And so that's going back a bit, isn't it? And she said because she's bringing in information that you've probably not heard, before, and she's reminding you of all the good times as well for you, because sometimes at the moment life is a bit serious at the moment. Yeah, and she's reminding you, come on, play some music, bit of Rod Stewart, for you, and to help you, because it'll make you smile, make you laugh. Yeah, and so that's lovely, isn't it? Okay. I've got a gentleman just come in. He passed away with a heart attack very, very quick. He's just come in. Yeah, he's just come in. So this is your dad? No, oh, okay. Have you got other children? Okay. Have you got a child with him? No. Oh, okay. But did you know him? Pardon? Oh, right. Oh, yeah, auntie. Right. Have you got children, though? Right, thank you. That's why I was getting confused. So sorry. And so, because it's talking about him as well, because it's about you two spend a bit more. It's still here, isn't he, your son? Yeah, spend a bit more time together. You don't see as much of him as you'd like to. Oh, that's right. Yeah, and he's talking about that. He said, "Shame that you don't see much of him," and he just wants that. It's nothing to see you, and he just wants to say, he said it was out of my control of what happened. It just happened so quickly that it was almost like no time at all. And okay. Would you understand Mill Lane? It's just giving me the name of the road, Mill Lane or Mill Road. The Mill something. The Mill Lane or Mill Road. Do you not understand that? Okay, then. Well, I'll leave that part with you because it may come about. All right, because you're just given me that. All right, and I feel it will come to you. So that when all those years ago when you all got together, okay, and because I don't feel he's from around here. No, he's not from around here, so it's going back to the time when you met. Okay. So it's all about the when you got together as well. And so I feel it's the anniversary of you being together. Okay, because when you met, because it's given me in the month of November, December, around that time. Yeah, does that make sense? Yeah, okay. And, he's lovely, your husband. He's really nice, but I feel like he's the kind of person that wouldn't go hug people. He'd be like this, I'm with everyone. He said, but he's softer with you than he was with other people. Okay, but other people didn't get that, see that side of him. That makes sense, yeah, okay. And he just wants to say, I'm sorry, I should have been a better husband. That makes sense? Yeah, he said, I should have done better. Yeah, he said, I should have done better. He said, I'm sorry, okay? So I'm trying to put things right now. Okay, and it's getting part of healing for you. And I feel like he's never apologised before for you, and he's just coming in to say that tonight because you needed that. And she said because of the anniversary is coming up, and so you always think of it, and he just, yeah. He said, but I have changed in the spirit world. He said, I've learned a lot, and he just wants to let you know that. All right, he said, because it was just my upbringing that made me how I was, you know. I feel like he was sometimes a bit controlling sometimes. Yeah, and he said, I'm sorry for that. He said, but I didn't know how to get out of that. And I said, and you're a wonderful woman. You can put up with a lot. He said, and I couldn't have done it without you. He said, and you put, he said, I'm sorry, I put you through the mill. Okay, that's what he's saying. And I just want to say, don't ever change for yourself, because you have so much love to give, but for you as well, about loving yourself. All right, and he just wants to let you know that. He said, I should have known better. He said, but it was coming from my father. That made me like how I was. Okay, does that make sense? Yeah. He said, that's just because how I was brought up. All right. And it's just, and you're going to see things differently now when you go home. All right. And yeah, so he's coming in, say, sorry, really. That's part of the message for you. All right. Yeah. Okay. So it's just say thank you for talking to us. All right. And your mum's here. She's like, oh, she's trying to stop him. She's getting frustrated with him. She's going, oh, she wants to stop him. She said, but it's fine. Your mum. She said, but I'm here for you. She said, all right. She wants to say to you something about the book. Did you have a couple of her books? You kept them. She said, read them. Okay. And that will, you make you feel closer to you. All right. So I'm going to leave your mum's left you and your husband as well. But he just wants to say that. Okay. So thank you for talking to us. All right. Thank you. Okay. Oh. Okay, I've got somebody younger here. I feel like he looks young, so I don't know whether in his 30s, that's what I feel. And I know that it was a quick passing with him as well, but I do feel it was quite tragic because I get things, so I know it was quick with him. And I know that the car accident, okay, so I was just falling over with them. So I know it was all went out of control. So it was all going all over the road, and then it rolled over. That's what I said. So it's all happened very, very quickly. Yeah. I think it was okay. It's all wet, icy. It's all very icy on the road. So I know it's winter month when it all happened as well. Okay. I've just been given the number 17, so I know it's 17th month, whether it was 17th December or January, February, I don't know, but I'm just getting 17, around about that. Okay. And that's all. We make me aware the Scottish and Welsh connection as well with him, with the family. Okay, I've been given the name of Mark, but also the initial J. So I know the initial J or whether it was J, like J-A-Y, or in short, Jason. as well. Pardon? Sorry? Jason. Mark.
Mark.
I can take some of that.
Okay, what can you understand, please?
He wasn't in his 30s, he was in his 20s.
Okay, he just looks young, and that's what I feel.
He was Mark. My name begins with J. He didn't die in the accident, he died the day after the accident. I think it was March.
Right, okay, so did the car roll over?
I don't know.
Was it, okay, was it icy? Was it slippery? Oh, because it feels cold.
It was March.
Okay, that's what, because we can get a bit, was it early March? Oh, okay. Okay, just hold it. Does anybody else understand this, please? Because you take everything out, can't you? You know, you understand it's car accident. But I do feel that, because I feel like he was upside down. That's you don't know. Okay, then. Right, okay. And I do feel that the car just went out of control. That's what I know. All right, because I just feel like it's gone like this. All right. Was it at night? You don't know? Mm. So is it family, or is it a friend of yours? It's somebody who you know who's connected to him? Family. Right, okay. Because was there a question mark over his passing? Whether it's, like whether it's someone else involved, like somebody else's fault?
It was unknown.
Yeah, and that's why people will question it, what happened. All right. And would you understand about the Scottish Welsh connection? Oh, okay. Oh, so it's possibility that, okay, yeah. That's the trouble when we get people who's adopted, you get other information. Yeah, okay, then, right. So I think, right, give me information here. Okay. So I know that he always wondered about that. That's what I feel with him. Would you understand that? Oh, you didn't know him that well? Oh, okay. Right, okay. Right, I can see why it's coming forward then. All right, then. I think it was passed a message on to someone in the family. Okay, yeah. And is his mum still here? Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, she's there. Second mum. Okay. This is what passed a message on to her. All right. Yeah, because still thinks about me, and she feels guilty. That she said, oh, could have done this differently, you could have told to go a different day, or not, you go a different way, or something like that. He said nothing. It was just one of those things that happened. All right. So it's about her to let go of that. Yeah, because she's still harboring on to that feeling. Okay. And that's what he's saying. He said, because when he comes close to her, watching over her, she's always holding my photo. She's always holding my watch. She's always holding onto my things as well. And, okay. Is there a seat bench in his memory? A seat bench. Show me a seat bench with the heart in the middle. Yeah, okay. And because he loves that. He absolutely loves it. Okay. And so he's the kind of person that he just live for today, really. Live in the moment, not live on the edge so far. Okay. Did he used to like skiing with the family? Did they all go skiing?
I didn't ever hear that.
But, sorry?
I didn't ever hear about that.
Because he showed me mountains. Okay, so there's the Alps, so, not with the skiing. So unless he's watching over, there's somebody who's close to him in the family who's been skiing, he needs to be watching over them. Okay, because he loves all that. Okay, yeah. Was your son the name of Robert? Robert, the name of Robert. So it could be first name or middle name. as well. Okay, you're going to have to find out when you talk to them, okay? Because I feel this information will come to light as well, all right? And it's just like extra validation for you from spirit. It's extra validation from spirit for you, all right? And you just want to say, wish a happy birthday. There's somebody's birthday. Yeah, and you skip passing on the cake. All right, so you say thank you for talking to us. All right, so thank you.
15 minutes.
Oh, okay. Right, okay. Okay, I've got a lady here. She's in a nurse uniform, so I know that she's in the care professional. She was a nurse. I feel like she's a bit of both as well. That's what I know. And showing me all wearing gloves. So I know she's so much into like infection control. That's what I'm seeing. And and I do feel that it was with her health. I do feel it was breast cancer. That's what I feel. That's why it's showing me here. And I do, okay. But I feel she recovered from that and then got cancer again. So I feel like she had breast cancer for a couple of years, recovered, and then got cancer again. But I feel it was more here. The ovaries, ovarian cancer, all here. That's what I'm feeling here. That's what she's showing me. Okay. Does that make sense to anyone here? You've all very quiet tonight, aren't you? Okay. Okay, does anybody understand of a lady who's a nurse, who had cancer, that's in the spirit world? Does that apply to you? I feel like somebody worked in the hospital. How you know her? Do you understand me? No. Okay, I think I'm feeling drawn to here. Do you understand me? Maybe it was either yes or no. What can you understand? Yeah? Yeah. So what was that last bit? Yeah. Yeah, okay. And so did you work together? Right, okay, that's why I felt there was like removed. Okay, all right. So, because I think, is it not a close family, is it? I feel like more distant. It's okay, you can say. Pardon? You didn't what? Sorry. Right, okay, but you knew her. Yeah, that's fine. That's okay. That's fine. I can't help come forward. All right, okay. And she's come forward for a reason. All right, and I do feel that she's the kind of woman that's very much like keep everything clean. Okay, she's very much like, oh, that's dirty. Everything has to be spick and span, really clean with infection control. She'd be like that at home and at work. Okay, like both. That's what I know about her. And she's very much like I feel like she's very much got that, like that. She's a bit like a matron, that's how she is a person, very much looking after others as well, like with other people who she works with as well. But also, it's almost like a military operation at home, with the family, with her, so like keep everything organised. Yeah, that's her. And So because everything, she likes everything to be exactly where everything is. She likes to know where everything is. And okay. Would you understand the name of Georgie or George? Make me see that yes or no. Yeah, thank you. All right, yeah. And she's here, and she's remembering everybody here. All right, and she's coming forward. I know there's little children here as well within the family. So I think would that be her grandchildren? Yeah, and she's watching over that as well. And she loves seeing all the little ones as well. They're adorable. And so is one start at school or preschool or they'll change schools or something? You know, you don't know, that's fine, that's okay. Yeah, right, okay. So she's just coming forward and said that she's watching over them, all right, and that one of the children has looked at the photo, said, I know, seen me. They've been pointing at the photograph. They said that's all, she's just confirming that's real. All right, that child did see me. All right, and because the family wondered back, said, well, so is it possible? Said, yeah. Because she's confirming that for you, all right? And there's nothing to be scared of, all right? It's nothing to be scared. She said, hello, I'm here. So I'm around, all right, okay? And she just wants to go to Christmas, talking about Christmas time. It's very relevant with her as well. So everybody remembers me at Christmas time. So I know that they will have a better place for me, yeah. And like a candle, things like that in my memory as well. So this year is going to be a little bit different. Yeah, so it's going to be having Christmas in a different house this year. And she said that'll be fine. She said I'll be following wherever I want to go. Okay, she said I'm not going to miss out on anything. All right, okay. And she said, she said she's proud of you, how you're helping them as well. All right, and give my love to everyone with the family. All right, so thank you for talking to us. All right, so thank you. Okay. Okay, I've got a man here. It feels like Dad here. I feel like he had a stroke because I've got a bleed on the brain, so I know he had a series of strokes. That's what I know. And I do feel it was quite quick with his passing, but even though he had series of strokes, but the day of his passing, it's almost like he went down spiral within a couple of hours. That's what I feel with him. It's so very quick. And I know, okay. I feel like that he lost his mobility. That's why I couldn't walk very well. That's what I feel, because I can't move my legs. So I know that he lost his mobility towards the end. Okay. I feel I'm on the right side of the room. That makes sense to anyone here. Do you understand that? Pardon? Your dad had a stroke. Okay. Did he have lost of mobility at the end? Yeah, and I do feel it was so very quick, you know, on the day of passing. Dad was spiral within a few hours. Do you understand that? Okay, I know you, but I don't think I've worked with your dad before, have I? No. Okay, just to clarify that, so that everyone else knows that. All right. And but he's here. All right, and he said, "I'm here. I'm alive and kicking." You know, that's him. And he's lovely. He's lovely, your dad, isn't he? He's lovely, so kind and generous, and he's the kind of person he likes the outdoors, doesn't he? You know, the outdoors, the garden, and things like that. Okay, and I feel like he loved water as well. Loved being out with the water. Yeah. Okay, like being there. like the lake or the pond or something, I've seen water in front. So he didn't not from around here though, is he? No, because I'm not, because it doesn't look familiar, so I know it's somewhere else. Okay, and so he's okay. I feel like what go down south of the country.
Initially, yeah, when
he's showing me down the south of, like from London down south, that area. Okay, that part, and so. I feel like that he's showing me a memory here. I don't know whether it's with you or with your mum or with the family, because he's showing me going on the Bluebell train down that area. The Bluebell train.
not in my memory.
I feel like it's the kind of train that is quite popular, that people will go on. Okay, it's like a theme train kind of thing that people will go on. Okay, and because it's just showing me that, so you have to look that up. Okay, and because it's also showing me Brighton as well, all down there, and Kent, all the way along coast. Okay, Hastings, places like that, and so he's also showing me all the old memories with you, when you were small. Okay, so I feel like you've been thinking about your dad a lot just recently as well. Yeah, because you said you filmed me something. I feel like it's your guardian angel a little bit. What you're doing. Yeah, he comes through to help you. Work with the spirit world. Okay, helps you. To give you that strength, what you need as well. Okay. I know your son's in the spirit world, because I feel he's come in. Okay, because he's with your dad. Okay, and I don't make things fit, but he's here, and he's coming here, saying I'm with Granddad. Okay, so they're looking after each other. All right, and he said I'm fine. Okay, I'm absolutely fine, and okay. You just want to say thank you to both of you. To fight for me. Because you fight for me at the end, tried to get all the care that I needed at the end. Does that make sense? Yeah, I just want to say thank you for that. And I just want to also say to you, don't give up on my children. Okay, so your grandkids, so keep being there for them. He said, and I'm still watching over them, from the spirit world. He said it's lovely to see him grow. So I feel like he's been gone for a couple of years, you see. Oh, okay. And just here, he just wants to say, he said things will get better. Okay, yeah. And he said it's all right. It's all right. And if it still seems quite hard at the moment, he said, but it will get better. Okay, yeah. Is your name Melissa? Who's Mel or Melissa? Do you understand that name? Mel or Melissa or Mel? Okay, you're just giving me that name for some reason. All right. And Andrew as well. Because your dad's here as well. So, okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So, and they're both here for you. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. So, yeah, because I feel like they got on, didn't they? Yeah, they got on. So I feel like he's helping you. He said Andrew's helping, behind the scenes. All right. He said, have faith. Okay. He said, don't lose your faith. And yeah, he said, I'm fine, And he said, I'm with Granddad, and we're all supporting them all together. I feel you've got a big family in this spirit world. He said, we're all together. Okay. And he's talking, this man, he's just showing me the caterpillar cake. He's giving it to you. Yeah, does that make sense? Yeah. And he just wants to say, I love what you've done with the garden. Yeah, so I love what you've done with it. In my memory, he said, that's beautiful. He said, I love it. Okay. He said, I'm watching everything, And so when you always have, all you have to do is just talk to me on that. Okay, so I'm going to leave your son and your dad left with you. So God bless you both. Thank you.
About 5 minutes.
Oh, I thought I'd finished.
Oh, if you want to, that's fine. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, Sue Hines. You want to finish that? Perfect. That was beautiful. God bless you. God bless you. This is one of those rarer moments when I haven't got a lot to say.
Sorry.
But you get what I mean, because all I can say is wow. Thank you for a wonderful demonstration of mediumship. Thank you for absolutely stunning proof. And thank you for being you. Ladies and gentlemen, Sue Hines.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. Isn't it great that after 30 years of being in this way of life almost, you can still get the of spirit? It's just, that is such a boon for me. I will be honest, it's been a tough week. You've made my week.
Oh.
You really, really have. The proof of spirit, the strength of spirit, the victory of spirit is connection and compassion and love. And I'm reminded that whenever I get a message, it's my job to share a few pointers. That was my brother-in-law.
Oh, wasn't it?
And you described his passing extremely accurately. I will say no more on that because I need to speak to a few people about it first, because I think they need to see that. But wow, thank you from all of us here. Stunning. That's all I can say. God bless you. Sue Hines. Well, friends, we've got cake. So is it? So we've got coconut cake, and we've also got egg, mayonnaise, and cress sandwiches. I can join in big style tonight. For those that are worried what that actually means who don't know, I'm lactose intolerant. When it's cheese, I can't have it. When it's egg, I can. So we've got sandwiches, we've got cake, we've got tea and coffee. Of course, there's healing and chats afterwards. A reminder that, of course, we've got Colin Boswell next week. Lovely, lovely guy. Looking forward to that. There's nothing on this Sunday. We get Sunday off, but the following week we have our workshop. Yes, Eileen, I will let you know what it's about. I'll let you all know what it's about once I've had 5 minutes to sit down and think about it and be told what it's going to be. So we've got the workshop the second Sunday of the month. And then for those that were here before around about 7:30, you might have heard a rather rhythmic hum coming from behind the curtains. We were not channeling strange things, but the white feather drummers are also part of the healing group here. So they go behind the curtain and have a bit of a drum and a bit of a giggle too. Sounds a bit like a squeaky gate sometimes. But there was some drumming going on behind the curtain before the service. The White Feather Shamanic Drum Healing Group meeting proper is on the third Sunday of the month. So if you like a bit of shamanic healing, then see Eunice after the service because she's the one who organises that part of it. If you'd like to know about the workshop or any more about the workshop, have a word with me because I do that one. But most importantly, have a chat with each other, communicate with each other, eat cake and sandwiches, and of course, just enjoy. So I don't think there's any other notices other than that, unless I've missed anything. I don't think I have. A reminder, if you don't want tenner vouchers, behave. If you've got any tenner vouchers that you don't want to make use of, please could we pass them on to the brain injury unit in Ely? That would be brilliant, thank you. But for now, let's join together and close this evening in prayer. As we say, Great Spirit, divine, universal source of all, we thank you. We thank you for the insight, the upliftment, the compassion, the friendship. We thank you for the answers received to questions asked. And we thank you for the release of burden and the soothing of grief by the words that are shared. And in times of difficulty, in times of struggle, we ask you not to move the mountain, but give us the strength to climb and the strength, Great Spirit, to extend an arm outward and help others climb too. We ask for a blessing to be placed on each person here present and the friends and families that they represent, and ask all those who are suffering from shock and grief this night to receive your soothing balm wherever they are in the world, both those we know, those we do not know, and especially those who have no one to ask for them. Amen. And that, ladies and gentlemen, as they say, is that. A big thank you, one last big thank you to Sue Hines! Thank you to everyone at home for your patience. I'm sure the issue will be resolved next week. It's sort of sorted itself out now, but we couldn't see your comments, but the comments are back now. But we're going to say goodnight to you all now. Go and have cake and egg sandwiches if you can. In particular, the crest just adds a little bit of je ne sais quoi. But from all of us here in Littleport Village Hall to all of you out there, from all of us, 1, 2, 3. And God bless you all. And to all.